Hi guys, so I'm trying these viral lip liner stain things. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. It could go really well with one of my lipsticks though, so as a liner, I think it'll be fine. I'm just not sure how I feel about it as like a full lip stain, like I've seen a nasty. I do need to put some makeup on, so maybe that will make it feel better. I also need to do my name Monday because I'm doing those every fortnight now. But yeah, I'll put a little bit of makeup on and then we'll be ready for the day because I showered this morning instead of last night just because that seemed better this morning. And then I'm trying to shower last night because I really wasn't feeling up to it. I'll link the lip stains and everything down below if you're interested. I'll also link my skincare, etc. down below as well. If you guys are interested anyway. Dan should be here soon. I'm enjoying the new bags. I have to admit, they do better than the last ones I had. Ugh. But I guess that isn't that difficult, so. Honestly, there isn't much to update you on from the last vlog. When it comes to really everything, we're still only at the beginning stages of, well, I say beginning stages. From what I can understand, we have like a set budget, etc. That has been confirmed, which we were already looking at and actually found several nice houses. Some that need very minimal work doing to them, more like modernization of like updating carpets and wall colors, probably a little bit of installation. And then there's some houses that need a lot of work, which we are trying to avoid, honestly. Not because, see, this is where it gets complicated. Me and my dad have very good basic DIY skills, and while I am very quick at learning skills like that, it's not something I am that sure I'm ready to invest in. Now, if we found a good house that needed significant, I say significant, a good house that needed minimum amount of medium level DIY house improvements, we would be inclined to lead that way, especially if it was a decent price, like at the lower end of the budget. But it's not something that we are aiming for, if that makes sense. We want something that we can make our own, but also kind of is in the realm of what we're looking for, of what we want in a home. So me and my dad are a bit more modern in the sense of homes. We don't overly enjoy that dark wood aesthetic, or like the wooden kitchen. That's never really ever been something we've enjoyed even as a child. It was not an aesthetic my dad enjoyed. When we lived in our home many years ago, it was one of the first things I remember dad doing was changing our kitchen cupboards, because it made sense. So yeah, and then we have some that houses that actually are pretty much where we would like the house to look like in general. A little less space, really only a garden space up front, but that's not necessarily an issue because the back is still usable at the higher end of our budget. But we'll see. There is some homes that we still need to look at, and it's just booking viewings and going from there and hoping. A couple of the ones we did really like that we just hadn't got around to booking yet have sadly gone, which is just one of those things. But yeah, I'm keeping on top of it. I'm looking and we're hoping for the best. We are starting the process of booking viewings. As I said, all that content will probably come later down the line. Probably when we are like at the end of this process, just because I don't want to show it as we're doing it. A, because that's extra anxiety on me, and B, because I'm not entirely sure how this is going to end. And if it doesn't end well or exactly how we're hoping it does, I don't want any more extra stress on myself or my dad than necessary. To be fair, knock on wood, everything has been going really well, and everything is looking like it's going in one direction. But you never know, things can U-turn and we could end up in somewhere completely different, and whether that be our fault or somebody else's, and or anyone else's, or the universe's fault. And so it's just making sure that my main focus right now on content is my life and what's happening in the present moment, not the house and what could be going on with that. And also it just means that you guys, if the move happens, my dad likes to say when the move, I say if the move happens, because until we get that confirmation, I'm not letting myself get up that optimistic again, for lots of reasons. You'll still get content, if that makes sense, because I will edit and probably post that information as I know what's happening that way. And so you will still get content during a move where I possibly won't have the best Wi-Fi or might not have access to uploading as often as I'd like, as I'm just starting to get in the swing of things. Anyway, I'm going to put my makeup on, stop rambling to you guys. So, I haven't updated you on content and what's going on with that. So obviously I'm still trying to post a vlog every week on YouTube. Obviously I got sick and so I had to take some time. I do explain that more over there if you want to know more what's going on. But as for here, TikTok, Patreon, things like that, here I'm going to try and post as much as I can, but on a Monday every 2 weeks I am going to be posting a Q&A Monday, just because I felt that was best for me and this page. But feel free to interact with this story and let me know if there is any content you wish to see that's more behind the scenes for Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, that sort of thing. Depending on what you're asking for will depend on where it goes, but I will let you know when I've created that content and where exactly I have posted it, if I do post and create your idea. So as I said in the previous story, it is going to be a 2-week Q&A every time. So if you are not new, you'll know the guidelines, but if you are new to this page, I thought I'd quickly give you a rundown. I am a carer to someone who has a traumatic brain injury, my mom who is disabled for multiple reasons, and an autistic brother. We deal with ADHD and things like that. In our family, I do answer pretty much any question within reason, and if I'm not comfortable answering that question, I do try and give you a reason why. It's usually for privacy reasons, but obviously I would like to leave this platform open to everybody. So please do ask anything you like, and do know you will 99% of the time always get an answer or a given reason why I'm not answering your question.
Two hours later.
This mic is most likely going to need most likely going to need what's the word? Charging soon enough, because I've used it quite a bit. But we'll see. We shall see. So I treated myself to a burger because I'm due on, and honestly that sounded good, so what's the point in denying yourself, right? I forgot what I was gonna say. Hello, that's Workman. So there's coppers now, it's Workman. It just looks like police with the stuff on. Honestly forgot what I was saying. Oh, I had planned to go cinema today, but that didn't work out for one reason. Well, just because scheduling, and it was busy. Lots of reasons, really. But I go during the week, so that's not necessarily an issue. I had considered going to the 7:45 Limitless showing, but that's really busy also because it's a small cinema, so that's okay. What else was I thinking? Oh, I'm just doing my fingernails, if you were wondering. Because the car park's quiet, so I can. Some dust. We're probably gonna head home once I do the nails, because I don't think there's anything else I need to do currently. I can't see the numbers. 2, I think was too small. Yeah, I'm gonna end this clip here because I feel like at this point I'm just filming for the sake of filming, and I honestly forgot what I was trying to say, so it can't be that important. But other than that, she is perfectly healthy, and it is honestly nothing to be concerned about. She is getting older. She is turning 9 this year. Yeah, 9, I think it is. So, well, she still has time left because she is a smaller dog. Um, she is getting up there in age, but she is doing very well. We keep an eye on her. We make sure her diet is kept up to date. Sometimes she'll eat more organic human food. She tends to eat a lot of dog wet food at the moment. That's her go-to preference with kibble. But in general, yes, everything's fine. It's just we have to keep an eye on her. Sometimes she has to have extra vitamins, things like that. Um, but because she has this particular disease, it is a maintenance thing. And thankfully, it's not a disease that is going to shorten her lifespan unless she were to have another serious episode. I think that would depend on what the message is and if I know the person or if it's just here on. Okay, so um, it's getting late and it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I have to be up early tomorrow for the school run. So I'm gonna end this section of vlog here, and I will be seeing you guys in the morning when we are heading to get little one. Because we have both cars here, which is actually kind of useful because it means the car will be warm and ready for little one the minute I get there. I'm gonna finish what I'm doing vlog wise, and we'll just see how the next few days go. I also need to charge my mic and stuff up. I actually have two, but I use this one the most just because the fluffy thing stays on better. The cat, that's the word. But today was a me day, and tomorrow to Thursday is little one time, so it'll be fun. Let's see what happens. It was actually pretty fun. Actually, I went twice. I went to see Love Hurts by myself, and it was the first time I had ever been. Um, Moved pretty much as I thought it would. I enjoyed the whole aspect. I don't know if I would pay the 20 something pound to see anything in 4DX personally. Now that the Cineworld cards have come to an end due to our local Cineworld being closed. Um, I certainly enjoyed it with Captain America. It made it a whole different experience, especially as we saw it in 4DX 3D. That one did move significantly more, and I went to see it with my dad, who also enjoyed it. So if you are planning to go see 4DX, you can see it even with a brain injury or brain damage, because my dad does have to be careful with that sort of thing. He found it really easy and didn't bother his head at all. But yeah, overall we enjoyed it. Movies planned or lined up to watch soon. Um, I've watched The Bridget Jones Diary. I've watched Cap. Um, I know Concave is still out, so maybe I'll catch that as I haven't had a chance to yet. And also Last Sugar. I'd like to watch that. And then next week, um, Mickey 17, Marching Powder are another two that I look forward to catching as well. There's quite a few that are actually coming out that I'm looking forward to. So, um, yeah. Sorry, it's early in the morning. There's several basically. Good morning. So the plan was to go straight back to the house and do some cleaning, but I wanted to pop into IKEA real quick to check out a new table, like a little laptop table for dad's end, and then a chair for mum's. So let's go see what we can find, and obviously I need to do some more house searching as well when I get back. Let's go see if we can find anything useful. Okay, so plans for this week, there isn't any really that's set in stone. Other than I need to start going to the gym again because I signed up for that, and probably the cinema some point this week. I might go tonight. We'll see what happens. And there's a snoring puppy behind me. um, oh, and we're taking little one for dinner tomorrow because he is having a treat after having a rather sucky dinner at school. So that's the plans really for this week. And then Friday, I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't fully decided. If I'm honest, I've got to figure out what I'm doing, what I want to do, those sort of things. I do need to go back to dad's at some point and set up the new desk that I bought today. So, a little odd sometimes. Doing nothing after going to the shop, and it's already 1:45, so I need to start getting ready to go and get a little one. I need to get food as well, so I need to sort that out. So, we're gonna go. Hi. You come here then. Oh, you don't know. Say hi. I will pop in the camera. We have the little one. I have a fan going because this room is boiling. I'm hiding him behind me though because he has decided he's having some underwear time, and that's perfectly okay. But that means he's not presentable for vlogs. And to be honest, I'm trying not to show him too much anyway. I only show him when necessary. It makes sense for the content. Otherwise, it's just no point. Anyway, as I said, I've got the fan going, which you saw me unboxing the last video, 2 vlogs ago. If I can find it or similar, I'll leave it linked down below. But we got this one from Lidl. It works great. This is the first time we've had to use it as a fan, though. We've been using it as a heater pretty much since just after Christmas. But yeah, very happy with it.